express yourself.
Visual artist Roshane Page Zombie Taylor says that if it was up to him, every street, every building, everywhere would have some form of artwork. He joins us now to tell us about his art. Roshane, good morning to you. Thank you for being here.
For having me.
Good to have you. Tell me about Page Zombie. Your friends call you Page Zombie. Why?
Just a nickname from George's, and it just kind of stuck. Yeah, that's basically it. Just
okay. All right. So you've been doing some work, particularly downtown. The mural project going up, and your work is there. But tell me a little bit about how you started to love art. I understand this is from when you were a child. You used to create characters of your own when you were smaller. Tell me about your art journey.
yeah, it actually started out from me just watching cartoons as a child, me watching anime, those type of things. I would redraw the characters until, progressively you start doing your own thing. You start designing for yourself. You start making your own characters and so on. Going forward, I went to George's where I met Miss Forbes Bray. She kind of took me under her tutelage from first farm and kind of fostered. She saw something and kind of fostered it and matriculated, went to Edna Manley, did illustration, graphic design, and we're here now.
Okay. So if you had to describe your style, how would you? You seem like a pretty chill, easygoing, very laid back kind of guy. But I'm sure when you put your work on canvas or on the wall, whichever material, something in you comes alive. How would you describe your artwork, your style, your approach?
Yeah, definitely one of the times where I feel most alive, I feel at home, I feel at peace while I'm working. So, did I lose you?
No, I'm right here. I'm listening to you.
Oh, yeah.
I was asking you how you describe your style of artwork.
My style it's a blend. I describe it as a blend of cultures, I'm heavily influenced by Korean and Asian art. So you'll definitely see tying back in with Jamaican elements, Jamaican roots.
Wow. We're looking at your artwork that you did for the Kia brand, as well as what's this?
Yeah, the Kia
and
story.
Bureau. So you've done quite a bit of work for corporate brands as well.
Yeah, man. It's can't complain.
So how did those opportunities open up for you, Roshane?
For Kia, it was literally just a random email one day coming in asking to partner, and so we went for it, we did it, and that was just it.
Okay. And what about your work with the murals downtown?
Yeah, the murals actually not just downtown. We did some in Papine by the market, and it's actually a partnership with the KCC and the Mayor of Kingston.
Yeah.
It's been on the books for a while now, actually, but we finally got the ball rolling and kicked it off. It's supposed to be a continuing project, meaning we have a couple more to put up. But
is this part of the Kingston Creative?
It's not a part of Kingston Creative. It's kind of aligning brands. They have a shared interest in the same space, but it's two different entities.
Okay. Well, I'm looking at some of your work, Roshane. Your work is amazing. Looking at some of your personal pieces, not the murals, no. Blue Moon and the light and swim finished. Just amazing work. So you, outside of what you're doing in the community space, you sell your art. Dreaming Black Boy. Wow, that's amazing. How are you doing as an artist in as far as your job is concerned? Because a lot of parents don't want their kids to go into art because they think it's not viable. But I think you're proving otherwise, no?
Yeah, actually, I was one of the lucky few because my parents have actually always felt their support from the beginning. I told them I wanted to go to Edna Manley. My mother actually had no idea what I wanted to go to Edna Manley to do, but she was behind me 100%. So this, up until recently, I don't think she actually knew what I did until she started seeing the murals and stuff going up. So I call myself one of the lucky few.
Yeah. And so when you're standing in Temple Lane and people are walking past and saying, oh my gosh, this artwork is mind-blowing, and you're standing there as the artist who did the artwork, what does that feel like? Because obviously you're taking no credit, you're just kind of listening to what's being said, or you walk away in that moment. But what does that feel like to know that people appreciate your work so much?
Honestly, it's a great feeling, because street art is for the people. It's always been for the people. It's culture, everything, and to see that it's being positively received, it's a good feeling.
And if you had to choose one particular type of art, street art, portrait, would you be able to do that?
I don't think I would be able to. No.
Yeah, it looks like you'd have a bit of a difficulty with that.
Yeah, I have a bit of a problem there because each serves their purpose to my personal being,
Yeah.
Serves as therapy, serves as, a way to free my mind and so on.
That's interesting. You said in terms of therapy, so you use the art really to help you mentally.
Yeah, man, definitely, because sometimes everything gets a bit much, you can't really speak, so you have to find another way you have to find another outlet.
And when you do release that, you feel better.
Always, definitely.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, your gift is clearly very special, and we thank you for coming on and sharing with us this morning. So folks can see your work downtown, Temple Lane. Where else can we see your work? Papine, you said you've done some murals there. But if there are...
By the Papine Market.
By the market.
By the Bob Marley Museum, Fleet Street. It's a myriad of places. Man.
All over. But if we want to get a piece from Roshane now, like some of the beautiful artwork we saw earlier this morning, or just now, where do we contact you?
I'm seeing my IG displayed on screen right now. Or you can just shoot me an email. pagezombie@gmail.com.
All right. Gotcha.
But yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Roshane. A man of few words, but his art speaks for him loudly, so he doesn't need to say much else. Thank you, visual artist Roshane Page Zombie Taylor, for joining us this morning. And after the break, it's a fun stuff. Soon come.